Hello, beautiful souls. This is Ona Christie. Welcome back to Art of Awakening. Just going to do a weekly reading today, starting with a little bit of an energy update. A couple of words that are floating around in my head here to describe the energies that I'm feeling right now and hearing a lot of from awakened people that I'm connected with. One is the word embodiment, keeps coming forward. And then another one that I'm feeling related to that is, first of all, integration and also kind of a little bit of a disconnection. Okay, so if you have been feeling a little bit disconnected from spirit, I'm hearing a lot of this. Somehow I'm not able to get back into my practice. I'm not meditating as much. I don't have this connection with my guides that I used to, I'm used to. I've been hearing this from all over the place. And what I'm seeing happening right now is we've just come through this massive, massive shift. 2019 was over the top, massive, lots and lots of purging, lots of shedding of old stuff, lots of clearing. 2020 is opening up for a whole new energy coming in, which is already here, right? And so we are really, as an awakened collective, being asked to step into just really fully embodying the truth of who we are, embodying ourselves as beings, who are in a physical body, but who are beginning to really live and channel through, in whatever ways we do things, channel through that 5D, more ascended, more awakened energy. Okay, and this is starting to happen through relationships, through your work, through whatever it is. Even something as simple as stirring the soup, to do it in a more highly conscious way, okay? And so what that is requiring of us is that our physical selves and our mental, emotional bodies all be more aligned with the spiritual body, okay? And, the spirit's really leading this, but it's requiring that the physical body upgrade for this, okay? So what I'm seeing happening right now is this period of integration where, the body's literally being upgraded, or just, I think a lot of us have had the upgrades happen, but it's sort of like installing the software, right? Think of it as a software install period of time right now. If you're feeling a little bit of a disconnect or a little bit of things aren't moving very fast, I'm feeling like that's what's happening. It's just like we're just kind of, all the wires are being hooked up or whatever. But what that's, what it may look like is like, I don't know, things aren't really happening. So don't worry about it. Just chill. I mean, this is the message I'm getting from my guides, is just chill, right? We don't always have to be on top and highly productive or whatever all the time. We are in the season of winter, so it's natural, I think, for us to be a little bit more in this hibernation period. I'm assuming most of us watching here are going to be in the northern hemisphere. If you're not, if you're in the southern hemisphere, I would love to hear from you and see if you're also experiencing that, because being in a different cycle of the year. So if you are from Australia or New Zealand or South America, totally, I'd love to see your comment and say, have you been feeling a little disconnected too? Is it a planetary thing? Is it related to the cycle of the year? Just curious. Okay, so, but basically the overall thing is, just chill. It's normal. Things will pick up. And I think especially after this new moon that we just had in Aquarius, and also the sun having just gone into Aquarius. Aquarius has a lot to do with progress and being progressive and being kind of welcoming in new things, right? So I think we're going to start seeing things start to open up a little bit more, this month. So, but coming back to that idea of embodiment, it is something that we're all really being asked to do, is become more and more aware of and attuned to what's true for us, the truth of who we are, so that we can start to really live this, more 5D kind of energy. So spirit animal reading for today, I'm going to be using 2 or 3 decks. Sometimes I like to use multiple animal spirit decks because it gives the potential for the same animal to pop up, you know, more than once in the same reading, because that's always kind of exciting when that happens. So starting off with my Spirit Animal Awareness deck, this card is already popping up for it. We have spiders coming up a lot lately. I think this really does fit into this idea of interconnection that I've been experiencing a lot, finding the tribe. And if you watched my annual reading, it really did talk about the finding your connections, right? Especially in January, and looking for the connections who are going to help you, to help us to all kind of fully embody this thing. Okay, excuse a little break. I had a very, very welcome visitor come to the door, so just gonna continue where we were. While I'm shuffling, I always appreciate your likes and your subscribes. I do these readings every week, and at the end of this, I want to show you the latest painting that I'm doing that just about finished for the bee deck, the Sacred Honey Bee deck I'm working on with Jackie Rushton. So pretty excited about finishing the first painting for that. Second card here is from the Susie Green's deck, Animal Spirit deck. And let's see what wants to come out of that to complement Spider. Oh, this is Mouse. Be persistent and incisive, and all obstacles will be overcome. Okay, so Mouse is sometimes not welcome, right? If you've ever lived in the country, you may have experienced being inundated by mice or just finding unwelcome little mice. And I don't know why that's coming through. So think in terms of what little things are eating away at you or eating away at your attention, and consider that these things will kind of eat you out of house and home if you're not really diligent about that. Okay, if you've ever had waves and waves after wave of field mice coming into your home, you know that you just eventually can't ignore them. So there's, you know, I love mice in their own way, and they can be really sweet, and they can be a really positive power animal too. But right now I'm sort of getting, okay, watch for those little distractions, those little things that are nibbling away from at you, whether it's you know, the social media thing constantly dinging at you, or a little worry or something. This is an invitation to take whatever is worrying you, any of those little nagging things, and just face it head on. Just say, hey, you know, we got to do something about this. And one more. This is Colette Baron Reed's deck. And this is Antelope. Oh boy, life is speeding up. Okay, I think this is a good sign, and I think it's related to the new moon energies opening up after we had that big eclipse, that huge full moon eclipse, you know, getting rid of the rest of the shreds of stuff. And I'm seeing almost like this mouse is like the last little echoes of that. You know, once we take care of those little distractions, once we take care of those little pesky little, you know, mice that are leaving turds in our pantry and, you know, nibbling at the corners of the bread, it'll allow us, you know, allow things to open up more. And that's going to allow this beautiful, the creative side of Spider, right, to be connecting better, to be starting to bring beautiful things into our lives. Okay, so here we are at the end of the video, and as I promised, I want to share with you this painting I just finished. It is the first in a 48 card brand new oracle deck that is all about honeybees, and I'm doing this in collaboration with Jackie Rushton. She's a wise woman practitioner who works with the bees. I am so thrilled about this, and I'm going to see if I can maybe get Jackie to come on with me and we can talk about this. This is the swarm, is the very first one, and it's when the bees, the old queen leaves the hive. She brings most of her bees with her, and they swarm, and they come out, and it's just an amazing phenomenon. A lot of energy around that, and so I'm really looking forward to bringing that to you And so if you are interested in following the progression of this deck and its creation, then definitely hit subscribe, because I will be posting about that. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, and I'll leave the links to those below. And if anybody would like a reading or a session, a private one, the link to that will be below as well. So thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you again next week.